Again, you're going to find that with our hitting drills, we like to isolate parts of the body at different times sometimes. And so what we do here is we put kind of a smaller bat in their hand and do some one-handed drills, maybe from heel plant sometimes, some full swings. But it's trying to get them to understand that we're still trying to do the same fundamentals. So even if they're doing things one-handed, a lot of times we'll have them get into their stance and then take the hand off that we're not using, so that they're not, you know, trying to just get there and go like this and not make it as live as possible. So we try to keep everything as live as we can, so we make sure the bat's again in their fingers, and then once they get into their stance, and then maybe once they get to heel plant and get the good strong base, then they're going to take off one hand, and then we're just going to work on trying to drive the ball or kind of dictate the direction the ball is going to go depending on which hand you're using. If you're using your top hand, it's going to be your strong hand, is what you're hoping. And so you should be able to hit, you know, the ball a lot harder when you're using your top hand and doing things. And your bottom hand is going to be more kind of a direction of to where you're hitting the ball. And so when we start isolating our hands, we don't want to do too many swings with one hand at a time. So we'll just take 4 or 5 cuts with one hand and then maybe switch to the other hand. And then we'll go ahead and use both hands with these small bats too, just again to kind of get the top part of our body into doing the right things with our hands. That's all our smaller bats are for. We'll try to put their lower bodies into a spot at heel plant where they're already strong and slow things down from there first. So we're going to start with, let's start with just the top hand. Strong legs, go ahead and get to heel plant. Good. Again, to heel plant. One more. Good. From there, we'll go to the other hand. She'll do 4 or 5 swings with the bottom hand only. Good. Go ahead and start with 2 hands on there. Good. So if I throw her an inside pitch, she should be able to hopefully get that barrel head good to the inside. Up the middle, good. We'll throw you outside a little bit here, good. Step towards me, knuckle head, get to heel plant, good. So you really want to see if you can get them to that spot and then have them swing the bat some. From there, oops, hit the camera here. From there so that they can feel their body already in a strong spot, and we're just trying to get their hand to do the right thing. Go the inside pitch a little bit, good, where she's just trying to work on getting the ball through. Good. Go to 2 hands, and with 2 hands what she's going to try to do is just drive the ball. We're not going to slow her down, we're not going to put her in heel plant here, we're going to let her take some full swings with the little bat. Good, just trying to work on controlling it, get to extension, good, getting all the way through the ball. Good. What we might do is work an inside-outside pitch, so we'll go inside once, and then we'll go to the outside half of the plate, let her try to drive the ball outside, back inside, good, outside, save the camera there, outside again, good, one more inside, atta girl.